What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series. And this series is going to be the quest to Pirate Legend in Sea of Thieves. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Now, I'm actively looking for a crew, so if you guys are veterans of this game and you guys want to be a part of the series, then definitely let me know in the comments and we can definitely get something going here. For now, I'm going to be playing solo. And this is not going to interrupt the Dota 2 content. I just really want to expand into different games and have a little bit more fun here on the channel and get away from doing the same thing over and over again. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. And let's start this adventure right away. Let's jump straight into the water. And to reach Pirate Legend, I believe you need to reach level 50 on each of the factions. So that's going to be a little bit difficult because I'm not the best Sea of Thieves player. So we did customize our ship quite a bit and bought a bunch of cosmetics and stuff just to make it look a little bit cooler. And my account is definitely not level 1, but I have never really gone into any of the factions very deeply, and I really just played a lot of PvP. That was basically my way of playing Sea of Thieves most of the time. So when it comes to having a lot of experience in this game, I really don't, hence why I'm looking for an experienced crew, and kind of we're going to be learning as the episodes go. But I believe the Gold Hoarders is the easier one, as you get to go out and find for more treasure. So as it is right now, we got to purchase an emissary license. So now we got to find ourselves a quest. So I think we should do this one first, and then we should go do this one as well. And let's get on the way. So we have a couple of quests received. That way we can start making some gold, possibly. Yeah, so we're pretty much very low level on each one of these. Order of Souls is kind of like the best one. But I think that one's a little bit better if you have multiple players, but the Gold Hoarders is always going to be much easier. And as of right now, I think we should start off with the first one and just kind of make our way down. So now we're good to go. Alright, so let's try and find ourselves Drumstick Island, which is what I'm going to be calling this, because that's kind of what it looks like. So it should be pretty close by. Typically quests early on find yourself in, I believe it's might be this one. Kind of looks like it. I'm not 100% sure. So this is one of the things that I do struggle with quite a bit when it comes to seeing the map. I can find it quite difficult sometimes to find something. Here it is, Drumstick Island. So as it is right now, it is pretty much very, very close to where we are. So let's set sail and just have a really good time here and just explore the map as we go. There's no real set script on what we're going to be doing. It's just pretty much kind of wing it as we want and do pretty much whatever we want around here. And just have a really good time. If you guys have some suggestions, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys would like to see more. And we're just gonna look for a good old time here. Yeah, so we pretty much have to go back. Looks like a couple of ships over there, potentially. Let's take a peek, see what's going on over there. We do have enough supplies, but yeah, there's a few ships over there, so we definitely don't want to deal with anyone right now. Just kind of do our thing. We're gonna be making a pretty hard left over here. Should be in the general vicinity over there, I believe. I'm not mistaken. It's been years since I played this game, but honestly, the community around Sea of Thieves has always been really, really nice. And the fact that the game is still growing is honestly fantastic. It's always really good to see because this game is extremely well made. And if you guys have not played Sea of Thieves, I believe it's at a 50% discount on the Microsoft Store or on your Xbox if you guys are playing on Xbox. So it's definitely up to you, but really good options right now to be picking up this game and playing with your friends. I think I'm getting further and further away. And just the effects overall in this game are just absolute killer. The way the ocean looks, you can find the Megalodon, you can fight other players. You have a lot of options on what you're willing to do, and if you don't want to face up against players and you kind of want to play in your own map, then you really can do that as well. You really have a ton of options to really deal with. And it's really very friendly for newer players. The game has a lot of lore and a lot of fun things going for it, so you're never really going to run out of content to actually grind on this game. You don't always have to try and go for Pirate Legend. There's other things you can do as well. Let's drop the anchor. There's a few enemies over there. I probably don't want to pick up the blunderbuss. I might just want to go with a sniper here and substitute for the blunderbuss. That way we can get rid of these enemies nice and quickly as we miss our first shot, of course. I might want to bring the ship a little bit closer, actually. As you guys can see, a very, very nice ship as it is. The skull, very nice design. The sails, I will need to purchase better ones. The cannons are really cool. So we will definitely be customizing the ship as it goes. But everything is just a mix match of different pieces that I've really enjoyed. It's not a full set, which we definitely will be getting in the future as they keep releasing newer sets. The cosmetics in this game are absolutely insane. It's one of my favorite parts about the game, is that you have so much options at your disposal. So I think now we're good enough. I don't want to get too close. We definitely made some damage here. Yikes. Can you guys tell I'm not the best captain out there? Yep, definitely a lot of pain there. Let's grab some boards and just fix it up. Not very difficult to fix a ship. Very, very easy. And then you pick yourself up a bucket and you just kind of scoop the water, throw it out. Very, very simple to do to fix the ship, which is really nice. But when you're in a galleon, it can be very difficult to do this, which is why the galleon requires a bigger crew, and so does the brigantine. That's why the sloop is more friendly for 1 to 2 players, and you're able to just do your thing. There might be even another hole potentially. Maybe not. It's just a lot of water that came from that. Obviously, I smashed into the island. Oh, there it is. There's the other hole. Yeah, it's usually a couple of holes when you end up hitting the reef, pretty much. Now we just kind of clean this up. That way our ship is ready to sail as soon as we're ready. Probably going to take some food as well, which we don't have any. Okay, we're good to go. The ship is ready. And we should probably load up that extra ammo. Now we're good to go. Start taking out enemies here on the island. Get our treasure and get out. They're very easy to take out, especially if you're close by. I don't like snakes, honestly, so if I could shoot them, I definitely would. Ooh, that's very nice. Very nice treasure. Ah, crap. Okay. Trying to take this one out. As it's trying to shapeshift. It's nice. Alright, so we got ourselves some treasure. Let's put this on the ship. Honestly, I don't want to make the mission super long because I could definitely get robbed here. because I am playing solo, so I can easily get looted by other pirates. So I definitely don't stand a chance. I should have loaded the cannons just in case. Usually a pretty good idea to do so. Let's pick up some stuff now that we're already here. And we should take a look at the map. So as it is right now, where our ship is, there's one in the bottom right corner, so it should be around here. Nope. Maybe around here. There it is. Okay. We got this going for us. I hate the constant hissing sounds from the snakes. It's really one of those animals that I'm definitely terrified of. So it's not something I really like to hear for, especially in the water. Like, if I saw this thing in real life, I'd probably run away. Yeah, definitely not eating snake meat. Definitely not having here. What's going on here? Pick up message in the bottle. And then we'll open up the blueprints for the next one. And it's going to be all the way at the end over here. Nope. Ah, the snake bit me? Oh, I hate you. I hate snakes, man. That's our owl. Ooh. Let's fight while poisoned. And still win that. This is just a regular fireworks crate. I'm not a really big fan of carrying the fireworks, but I guess as time goes on, I might become more of a fan. I need to eat some food before I die. Especially because this guy has a weapon and I don't. All I have is my sword. Alright, we took care of that. And now let's go for the treasure, which should be somewhere around here. There it is. Very nice. Take this back to the gold hoarders and complete our quest. Very important to stay on task when it comes to this game because you want to be as quick as possible, because you can always get raided, and it feels bad if you spent like an hour doing a quest and then somebody comes in and they just take all your stuff. It feels really bad. So for newer players, it is recommended to play in their own server where no one else is there. And it has received a bunch of changes to where you get the same amount of gold, which is honestly really good. If you're a newer player and you just kind of want to play with you could also play with your friends, I believe, and you're able to still get the same amount of gold as in PvP, which is honestly really, really good. As it is right now, we gotta make ourselves, going back to the sanctuary. That's a lot of dots. Yeah, so we gotta make a full 360. Oh, we're really close to that rock. Should be right over there. One thing that can be really difficult about Sea of Thieves is situational awareness, and you will get that with time. Personally, I've always been really bad at that. Like, I will be at a place and forget my route all the way back, so I have to constantly keep looking at the map. That is something that's very fun. Like, getting lost in Sea of Thieves is fun because you get to explore different things. So as it is right now, I'm still going extremely off course and I have to go hard right. Go towards the island, which should be the outpost over there. That's what we're looking for, just to get rid of all this loot and try and get some money out of it. Always playing it on the safe side. Even when I used to grind this game a little bit more, I always like to play it on the safe side, because we ran into some really big battles and ended up losing 2 to 3 hours worth of work, and you definitely don't want that to happen to you, especially if you're outmatched and you have a sloop or a brigantine versus a galleon. It can be very difficult if they have a very experienced crew, and you don't want to run into issues like that because nobody wants to throw away 1 or 2 hours of work. for absolutely nothing and have somebody else reap the rewards. But that is what piracy is all about, and that's what the game's all about. We have fallen off course a little bit. I believe the outpost is way over there. Another cool thing about Sea of Thieves is the actual sailing itself. Like, not only is the water beautiful, but sailing itself takes quite a bit of skill. You have to follow the wind. So as you can see, the wind is going against us pretty much. Yeah, so it's not very favorable for us to be heading in this direction. But if you are trying to get away from somebody, or even the ghost ships or a Meg or anything like that, then you do have to try and play with the wind. So you have the option. Oh, let's pick up our friend over here. So you get to have pets, which is really nice. I ended up getting this owl. It does cost you real world dollars, so it's not just doubloons, it's going to cost you real doubloons. And it's a really nice addition that you get to have different kinds of pets. I think in the future it would be nice if you can have animals like tigers, like maybe a cheetah, like some exotic animals. It would be really nice if you can have them. That's definitely cool. Let me make sure I'm on track. I believe I am, but yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Just making sure. We shouldn't be taking any water. Oh, make sure the ship's always good. So again, if you guys want to have a good old time playing Sea of Thieves with me, then definitely hit me up in the comments and let me know, and then we can set up a Discord for it and just have a good old time being a pirate, which honestly, playing as a pirate has always been one of my favorite things to do in games. But a lot of games have never done it properly for my taste. So you've never got the full pirate experience. So when Sea of Thieves came out, that was my dream to play it. The problem was my PC was just not good enough to be able to record and play at the same time. And I ended up having to settle for lower quality, and I really didn't want to do that. So now I have been blessed enough that I was able to get myself a really good computer and actually able to play and record at the same time at the quality that I'm definitely happy with, because I'm able to run the game at max specs, and I'm also able to record it at the max. So that makes me enjoy the game a lot more, and also you guys will be able to see the game in a much better light, and you're able to see the game for its true beauty. You're able to actually enjoy the game, because nobody wants to see a game at 480p running super laggy, super slow. Nobody wants to enjoy that, and you don't enjoy playing it either. And if you're not having a good time playing the game, then that's when it really becomes a bad experience. You have to enjoy what you're doing, and that's what makes the experience much, much better. So here we're reaching the outpost. Very rough seas today. I hope we might be able to run into a Meg today. After this quest, we might just go out and explore a little bit and not always continue to do missions. We're going to be heading pretty close over here. But this time we're not going to be crashing. Yeah, this time we're definitely not crashing. Pick up the chest and go. You could get closer. I've seen a lot of really good captains being able to get much closer to the islands. That's definitely a skill set in itself. So that I'm not really good at. As you guys could see in the last one, we just went full force into the island, but it's not something that is a really big issue. Just fix the ship. Let's go straight into the gold hoarders, get rid of this loot, and make some cash. Should I say make some doubloons? So we sold that. We got 2,000 off of it, which is pretty good. Not bad. The skulls actually give a lot more gold. And that's why I really like that faction. Like, I'm sure there's other chests. Ooh, a reputation increase. Nice for at 5. That's really good progress. That was almost a full level. The early levels are much, much easier to get through. As you move on, they become more difficult and your quests have to be much longer. But as long as you're making gold, you're doing good. Trying to save up to buy my own ship, which I believe it's 250,000 doubloons, so that can be very difficult. I don't think I reloaded at all. I need to eat some food because very low on HP. Might need to pick up more food. Yeah, eat some more bananas. High in potassium, very good. Reload the weapon. I'm gonna bring the... Actually, let's finish with the gold hoarders first. Bring this towards them. That way we can get that quest out of our way. Probably get some good XP as a matter of fact. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy playing Sea of Thieves, if you guys are big Sea of Thieves players, or if you guys just like watching the content. What other games would you guys like to see from me? I definitely want to expand and play as many games as possible. 258 gold kind of sucks. That's not what we're looking for, but we have managed to save up 44,000. So I did have some money left over from when I used to play this game very much. But it's been years, so that money has just been sitting in the account. But you guys could also let me know on what you guys would like me to spend my doubloons, and we can make this a really fun time. So I think this skull's probably about 1,000, maybe slightly under. So I think we can try and head to a fortress and try and kill one of the skull captains there. I believe it's about 5,000 for one of the skulls that are there that I managed to get a few days ago. So they are kind of expensive, and I want to look for bigger chests, but I think as your XP gets higher, you get access to better things. I don't think you're able to... Oh, I forgot it's not him. It is her. So that skull was, yeah, 258 bucks. Not much, but it's all in the name of XP. So, still doing really good. I think we're still pretty good on supplies, so we don't really need to stock up. Order of Souls went up slightly. So now, let's go find something to do that's not a quest. That way we can do something a little bit more interesting, and we'll try and do at least one quest per video, but the rest is kind of going to be exploring and doing things around the map that's not a quest. So as it is right now, I want to try and find a fort, battle some skeletons, and try and get some more loot. That way we can have a little bit more fun. So where we are right now, not really much. Port Merrick. There's a Reaper's flag over there, so I definitely don't want to go over there. Maybe, perhaps, we should go... Should we go towards the Reaper? Probably not a great idea. Doesn't seem like a great plan. Even though we are heading towards them right now. I think it's better that we go to the Shrine of the Coral too. I think that's just a much better idea. Continue to explore, but in a much safer position. We have nothing to lose as it is right now. But I definitely don't want to die. Yeah, so pretty much in the distance over there. I don't think there's any fortresses nearby. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe heading towards the fort would be better. I think a skeleton fort might be a little bit more fun. You just tackle. Make sure we are on course. We are not. Seas are very rough right now. So that's the outpost. Or is it the fort? Should be the outpost. Yeah, so if we continue straight, we'll be fine. Also, if you guys have any tips for me, I'd really appreciate it. It's always going to be a really good help, and I appreciate any help in this game. Any quests you guys think that give the most amount of XP, or any really good tips to get to Pirate Legend much faster, I'm really gonna refrain from watching a lot of Sea of Thieves content creators because I really just want to do my own spin on the series and just kind of do it with you guys from the recommendations I get in the comments. So the comments are very, very important for you guys to let me know what do you guys want me to do for each video, if you guys want me to tackle certain challenges around the map, or if you guys want to see more PvP battling, or if you guys just want to join me and be able to do more PvP, as doing solo PvP is definitely not very fun because you will get absolutely destroyed. Now, I have seen some very good sloop players that get a lot of value and they're even able to take out galleons here and there, but you're at a very big disadvantage, and that can be quite problematic if you're trying to get ahead. I cannot see a whole lot right now. I think it's towards them. Traveling in the dark, you really don't see much, so you have to really rely on your compass and on the map to be able to see everything. Yeah, so basically if I stay straight, I'll be fine. We're still quite far, but we're getting there. It's really taking us a long time because of the currents and the wind. Definitely not in our favor. Pretty sure it's going against us. Oh, it's going sideways. The Aurora Borealis, very beautiful. There's the fort. Let's try and take advantage of the sails. Go at even faster speed. Now we're definitely moving. I want to get the ship as close as I can. That way we can get a little bit more resources if need be. But I do want to load up on food before going. This will probably not be very, very easy. So we're pretty good there. Make sure we have ammo. Make sure we have some food. Make sure we are ready to go. The sniper is usually my choice. Alright, let's go attack this fort. Let's see what kind of loot we can get here. I don't think I've tackled one of these in a really long time, so I don't really know how difficult it can be. It might be pretty easy, or it might just be empty. Okay. Renown has increased. Gotta be something somewhere. Message bottle. Ooh, the trident. Nice. Oh, I almost killed myself, of course. Oh wait, if I don't eat, I'll die. No, the trident. No, and I died. Oh, that was just very sad. Offer my soul to the ferryman. Oh, that was so sad. What a failure. Okay, but now at least you guys get to see if you offer your soul to the ferryman. You kind of go to this dark place and then eventually you're able to get out. Kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now we go. So we get to go back. Very sad. We ended up destroying ourselves, but we're back in the same spot. And maybe the trident will still be there. So we get to do this again after a big failure. But it's okay. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun to blow yourself up. Doesn't seem like there is any skeletons around here, but that is a nice... Is that the trident again? Probably is. Yeah, so the trident got us in some problems last time, so I'm gonna drop it for a second. Some gunpowder barrels. Not really too much going on there. Don't think I need the trident for now. Doesn't seem like there's any skeletons in here. Looks like a pretty abandoned fort. And we also haven't encountered any players. Pretty stocked up on food. Let's try and get to the top and see if we can find something. It seems like there is anything interesting. I might still take the trident with. I was about to say, I heard someone moving around. It was my owl. Really nothing too crazy in here. No treasure from what I can see. Other than the trident. Now lots of food. It's a pretty good outpost if you're looking for a lot of things to stock up. But it's not great when it comes to treasure. But we're gonna take the trident with us. Trident does some good damage, especially to ourselves. Let's go back to the ship. I really want to be able to fight some more with this trident. If I was able to keep it and kind of go get some skeletons around the map, I think it would be really cool. That would definitely be pretty overpowered. This thing looks really overpowered. Obviously better than any of the weapons we have available to us. It is a trident after all. I'm gonna be keeping it on the ship. But that's where I'm going to be ending today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a comment down below and definitely let me know what you guys would like to see more from me in terms of games and also in terms of Sea of Thieves adventures. I will definitely be planning out a better adventure for next time. Stay tuned for episode number 2 coming out very, very soon. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.